Hey man, welcome to All In, everything sports and sports gambling, man. So let's get right into it. We got some Week 15 NFL action coming up, which means it's some money to be made. Instead of sitting on your couch just spectating, why don't you sit on your couch and get some money while you're watching? That's what we're in the business of doing. So I'm gonna
Straight like
go.
that.
I'm gonna go ahead and start with you, Trey. Special guest on, so we'll get you going first, man. What's a matchup that you're gonna be watching out for and betting on this week?
The matchup that I'd definitely be looking forward to would be Seattle and Washington. And I'm liking Seattle. Seattle's been struggling the last couple weeks. The spread was only 3.5. So I'm definitely liking the spread with Seattle. And then Washington, Alex Smith got hurt last week, so that's something to watch. It was something they said he's questionable this week, but it was something with his calf, and it was his calf on the same leg that he got hurt when he snapped his leg years ago. So that's something to watch. And then two, if Alex Smith is hurt, that means they're going to be running the ball. And Antonio Gibson is listed as out this week. So I think
Sheesh.
so I just don't see Washington being able to keep it competitive because that defense is going to get tired. Washington's defense is definitely certified, but I just don't see him getting the job done. Washington had to pick up Lamar Miller this week too, so I just don't see somebody coming in and then getting the same workload that Antonio Gibson was because he's a workhorse. So I'm all in on the spread for that one.
I agree. That's good information to know. That's good information to know.
Absolutely, bro. Yeah, I took the Kansas City New Orleans game. You know what I'm saying? We all witnessed New Orleans come off their winning streak that they had, took a loss. They're to Philly. A lot of people called it. Me personally, I think New Orleans gets a lot of credit. Not to say they're a bad team, they're not a bad team at all, but going up against Kansas City, going up against 15 there, I think that they got the spread set at 3.5, and I think that's a bit nice. I don't think that they wax them by any means necessary because I mean Kansas City's defense is, you know what I'm saying, they're not a top defense in the league at all. But I do think that they end up covering the spread. I'm all in on buying a point though, just to play it safe, just to say they win by a field goal. I think from a good betting advice would be buy a point, take it down to 2.5, and live off the fact that Kansas City at least wins by 3. So that's
a
my
fact.
number one advice there. And then like I said, doubling back off of how strong Kansas City is offensively, you know what I'm saying? I'm not sold on their defense at all. You know what I'm saying? And so I honestly believe that you should take the over as well. I mean, the over is only set at 51.5. I don't think that's unreasonable for this two matchup. I know that there's some uncertainty going on with the Saints right now with some quarterback play, but I'm still locked in on the regardless as to who they go with, I'm locked in at the over on 51.5.
Okay. So real quick, what I want to touch on for our viewers is when you say buy a point.
Got you.
So when we're talking over unders or spreads, you can buy up to 3 points to kind of tilt it in whichever favor you want. And what it does is don't think it comes without a cost. When you buy this point, it is going to change the odds. So if the
Absolutely.
over-under is set at 50 points and then you want to buy the full 3 points to make it, say, over 47, because, again, you could buy the points in either direction. If you make it 47, that's going to change your odds from a minus 110 to like a minus 170. So they do come with a cost, but we do that to play it safe because, like Quan, you made a great point. Just in the off chance they do win by just a field goal, you're still taking a dub. So we always advise on the points if you're ever kind of unsure, have that uncertainty. The game I'm going for, there's no uncertainty on my end. I'm all in on Baltimore versus Jacksonville. I mean, Baltimore, they're looking to get into the playoffs. They don't want to miss it. This is a team that has Super Bowl aspirations to start the year. They've had a lot of things go out of their favor, had some players get stuck on the COVID list. Quarterback missed a game. They just had a thriller on Monday night versus Cleveland. I think they're getting some momentum going. Lamar starting to look a little bit better. Running the ball, went for over 100 on Monday night. And they're playing just a sad, just absolutely pathetic Jacksonville Jaguar organization. I mean, let's just talk about Jacksonville for a quick second. You let Jalen Ramsey, Calais Campbell, A.J. Bouye, Allen Robinson, Leonard Fournette, Yanni, I can't even pronounce his last name, Telvin Smith retired, not even in his prime yet. You've let some elite players just walk right out the door for nothing. So, I mean, it's just a shit show of an organization. I think Baltimore waxes them. I think they covered a 13-point spread. I'm not buying no points. I think they're going to run it down there and throw it the whole game, kind of like how Derrick Henry did to him last week. The man ran
Hell
for,
yeah.
what was it, like 250? Or it was something crazy. I think everybody eat. I think Lamar eat, Gus Edwards, J.K. Dobbins.
Goddamn free for all.
I'm saying, man, I think it's going to be that type of day. And they're at home. Jacksonville's pathetic, man. Throw the whole organization away. And I'm taking the under of 47. I don't think they get no more than – Jacksonville might get 10 points, if that. I just don't really see it. And I think Baltimore – I think they win the game like 28-7. Baltimore, just a running based offense. I think they have their way with them for 60 minutes. And I'm all in, man. Baltimore by a lot, man. Baltimore by a lot.
Facts. Hey, you heard it here first on All In. Everybody's great. You might see Hicks pop up on a player prop.
Hey, on me.
Hicks fuck around and go for 80 yards.
Hey, shit, all I need is one carry, you feel me? But nah, man, and that's another thing. Once the player props drop, I want JK's yards because JK's picking up some steam. He was toting on Monday night.
Yep.
I want Lamar's rushing yards. Shit, I'm even going to take Gus Edwards. I'm taking 3 different players rushing yards this week because that's how confident I am and what they're about to do to Jacksonville on the running game. So
better be careful. Any given Sunday.
You're right. Hey, anybody can get got. You're absolutely right. But with Baltimore knowing they need every one of these last 3 games to get into the playoffs, I don't see them. I know they got to come with it, and they're at home. They can't get knocked off. Another one real quick I want to touch on is Tampa Bay, Atlanta. I'm all in on the over 50 points. I think both offenses are capable. I still think Tampa's played their best ball this season. So I'm not really in the business of Tampa Bay. I was never on the hype train for them this year, but I do. Hey, don't start with me, bro. Don't start with me. I ain't never been no damn Tampa Bay fan, bro.
Oh my God, bro! If y'all got Twitter, man, go visit him and Jameis Winston, boy. He's a big time Tampa Bay fan. Now he changes every year.
He definitely was on that Bucks bandwagon.
That's hey, shout out Jameis, by the way. That's my guy, man. Shout out Jameis, bro. But I ain't no damn Bucks fan. Steal. I ain't no damn Buck fan, man. I'm all out the business of the Tampa Bay Bucks. They played their best football. They ain't going nowhere in no damn playoffs. But I do think the over 50 hits between 2 offenses that have a lot of star power. I think they both don't have strong run games. We're gonna see the ball get aired out. Give me the over 50 points. But yeah, man, that's what I'm all in on. We still got some other key matchups. Got Indy and Houston. That's a huge playoff matchup right there, at least for Indy. Houston almost came back and knocked them off 2 weeks ago. And Indy's another team that they can still potentially win their division. So they definitely want to take every game this year, especially if Tennessee loses. Indy wants to capitalize on any losses Tennessee could potentially take. But yeah, man, we got some good action coming this weekend. We're all in on a couple bets. I'm all in on Baltimore. Trey's all in on Seattle. And Quan's all in on KC covering the spread, man. So y'all heard it here first. Tune in starting tomorrow night. You got the Chargers and the Raiders. Got some good action. Go check out some player props. That should be a good matchup for a guy like Darren Waller going up against the Chargers defense. There's a lot of good props coming up this week, but stay tuned. Follow the page. We're going to be posting them all weekend long. Follow us on Instagram at All In Sports ENT. Subscribe to our channel. Like, share, support. Tell your friend. Tell your friend to tell your friend. Tell your mom, because you know your mom's going to go tell everybody she know. So go ahead and support. We appreciate y'all. And until next time, we all in.